It's Wednesday, my dudes, and tonight we welcome some of the most authentic collectors, photographers, and toy tubers this community has. They are some of the greatest people we've ever had the chance to meet, and they've only met in person all as a group one time, and we were lucky enough to be there. So please welcome the Grown-Ass Man Toys. And yes, you are on the right stream. We are not going there tonight. Trust me, we're not going there. We're not going there. So, Machu, bring me inside so we get this show started. We got a lot going on tonight. And cue that intro. We're not going there tonight.
You're already inside.
Oh, yeah, I am inside, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
There's a couple people that's waiting for us outside. We'll see. But I owe them money. They're different people. Anyway, yeah. It is.
They talk with their hands, right?
Yeah. Hey, I resemble that remark. It is episode 56 of Between Two Sentinels, and no one is surprised that we are here more than me. No one's surprised that I'm still here more than me. I mean, Macho, I figured you'd be here for a while, but I of course am J-Shot, and I'm gonna struggle through this with tonight because I'm having microphone issues, so you guys got to let me know what's going on. But the man with the flowing locks, as T. Blake just calls it out at the exact same time, is of course the one, the only Machu Choi. Machu, what's with the hair tonight?
Nothing. I woke up like this.
You woke up like this
from a nap.
That's a lie. Well, woke up from a nap like this. You had to take a nap because you were up late doing some customizing, huh?
Yeah. Where did I put it? Oh.
No, hang on to it. Don't show it because our guests do some awesome customizing too.
Okay.
So yeah. I think we can all talk about it together. And we got a lot going on tonight because outside of the Grown-Ass Man Toys, we also have two other special guests with us who are going to talk about their collab and a pre-order that's happening. Not even a pre-order, it's an order that's happening right now. So before we get to that, let's check in with the chat real quick.
Hell yeah. And by the way, thank you for sending me this from Chubsy Wubsy.
Of course, dude. No problem.
Awesome figure.
Oh, our discount code's gone now, isn't it? So
yeah, it was up until the end of the year.
So I'm sure we'll have to figure something out.
We'll talk to him and see if we can get another one.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll twist our arm to.
I mean, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I can convince him.
I'm sure you can. No. All right, we got D. Blake is first tonight, saying we inside. So, and then right after him is Real Conrad, who's also hanging out backstage. Toy Rensu's hitting us with the
sup noids.
So, Dom is here saying hello there. I am TJ Williams saying hey. Winger Lose is here saying hello. We got Real Conrad saying sup everybody. D. Blake hit us with what would you say that? Is it GAMT or is it GAMT? What would we say? GAMT? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
GAMT sounds
in the house. GAMT sounds weird, but hey, sometimes you got to throw it out there and see what happens. Dan Rock is here. The Toy Mayor is here. We got Lord of Thane SW. That's a new name, so welcome. No? Do you know who it is? No. Man, Beast Boy is here. Uncanny Sculpts is in the house. What's up, man? Thank you. I can only hope it is a good stream tonight. Screaming girl sounds. It's Wednesday. Thank you, Steve. Yo, Nimrod in the house. Go figure, go. Claiming to be the third Sentinel. Real Collects. What up? What else we got here? Wing a Lose. Toy Rensu. Red Dog 5 is here. Good evening, everyone. Red Dog. We got Paul Morales. We got Toy Mirth. Who else? Disavowed is here. Wow. A lot of people showing up. Diggs Figs is here. Look at all these people showing up for our guest tonight. This is pretty awesome. And we got the Ricky Ballard show saying we outside. So there you go. Today is Wednesday. Now, finally, that's right. Yesterday, D. Blake was very disappointed that it wasn't Wednesday. And Vader Sugg is here saying, gentlemen. Yesterday was Tuesday, but today is Wednesday.
I think yesterday would have been a hard time streaming with the storm.
It would have been terrible. How did you fare?
Well, no snow. We both.
Yeah,
I assume
unfortunately.
you also just got rain, right? I mean, we're only
Just
8
rain.
minutes away from each other.
Yep.
The windows sounded like they were gonna shatter from the wind.
Okay.
But that's about it. I haven't really gone outside to see if any trees came down, and I'm a little worried.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have heard it if a full tree came down. Go Figure Go is giving us a very generous $5 super hat, saying for Matt's ice cream that is the time that Go ran it to me in the island.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ice cream a few weeks ago. Yes, I do go for ice cream in December. I also still drink iced coffee in the
Yes.
winter because that's just how I am. So I'm getting that ding that people are backstage now. So
Mhm.
I think we've stalled enough. Let's go ahead and bring in Nose Rain and Turtle Gitsu, also known as Chris and Richie. Chris, make sure you unmute yourself there.
Yeah. What's up?
What up, gentlemen? How are you?
How's it going?
It's going. Ah, see, you're still muted, Chris. This is your first time. This is what happens. There it is. All right. It's okay. It's okay. I wish I have a coffee mug at work that says you're on mute, and I just hold it up and I point to it. This is Fred, though. I just point to Fred now. So, dude, I'm so glad you guys are here. We were talking a little bit backstage before. Chris, big fan of your work. These just arrived. As you know, Chris is a T comic book artist who does some amazing work. And he's doing this awesome thing in the community where if you submit a photo, he'll put it in the comic. And he's also been drawing other people in the comics themselves. So it's really cool. He's got the community involved. I don't know if you guys know, but like Nose Rain takes pictures of stuff. So he's like pretty big too, I guess. I don't know. So, but you guys did an awesome collab for a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. How should we go about this? Because like, I was introduced to Chris basically through Jason, work more or less, because like he posted on his story, and I think he was sharing one of your comic issues. I forget, maybe it's the first one. That would make sense probably. But anyway, I jumped into it, thought it was super dope, man. It's I can let you talk about that stuff. But essentially, I saw that you illustrated one of J-Shot's toy photos. And I don't know if we have the photo for reference here at all, but that was essentially the thing that kind of sparked an idea in my mind and was like, man, I really love this dude's style. I want to like take one of my photos that I've done of turtles and see if we can collab together in some way, see if he'll illustrate it the way that he does. And then maybe we could do a t-shirt. And Chris was down. And that's kind of how it went from there. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to pull up the actual shirt or the whatever, or the inspiration for the shirt, or Chris's work, or whatever we want to do. But yeah,
let's pull up the shirt.
Yeah.
I have the shirt here too, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Or one of them.
Chris, you want to talk a little bit just about how you kind of developed the style? It's a very unique style.
Yeah, you know, I actually changed it. I drew like the first 8-9 pages of the comic in like a more realistic black and white style. Decided to start over. So I thought this kind of look kind of lent itself to that style I was going for, that like 1990 movie kind of look. It's like a darker, gritty style. So I changed it.
Right.
Had to go back and redraw those pages over, but it was worth it, I think.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And what was and you know, and again, we're going to talk more about the t-shirt and stuff, but what was kind of the inspiration to get the community involved? Because I think that was kind of the coolest thing, right? Like, just getting everybody involved that way.
I always see, I think I follow a lot of photographers, figure photographers, and every time I see one, I was like, man, this shot's so cool. The atmosphere that's created, the lighting and everything. You guys do such a good job of making these cinematic photos. And I was like, well, might as well get some help from these guys. And I'm inspired by everything they do. So might as well let a master of these kind of things help me out.
Oh, and then it's not just the photos though, right? Like you've done, I'm going to see if I could flip to a page real quick. You've done it where you could actually like draw members of the community in here And again, having the comic is super handy. I think that is supposed to be Jason right there. So
Yeah.
that's Jason. I think this is Warrior Pins. This is really hard. I'm doing it like upside down and backwards at the same time. So it's really cool that even just to do that, and then to get people involved with the photography. It's you're bringing all forms of nerddom and fandom together. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was like, if I have to draw some extras, I have to draw some people in a crowd. I might as well put some people from the community in there.
Real comrade, I don't know what that comment means, but we're going to talk about it. You don't just write that and then move on here. So, but all right, so let's bring up Rich. What do you got, Machu? You got anything?
I got his IG. Hold on, let me bring that up.
There you go. So this is Turtle Ginsu. Am I saying that right, Chris? This is your Turtle Ginsu. This is your.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, your IG, and you'll see different forms of the style and how you're bringing it out, and you got posters coming. I know that you have prints doing, and you also do like giveaways. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I usually just pick a character or let someone suggest a character, draw it, and then give it away to someone.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then Richie, how did you figure out, like, when you guys started the collab? How did you think, like, you've taken a bunch of turtle photos? How did you pick the one that you settled on?
I mean, that's like one of my favorite photos I've ever done.
Yep.
Just everything that kind of went into it, and how it, at that point, it was just like almost like the pinnacle of like where I felt like everything that I'd learned up until that point was like kind of fulfilled in like a photo, essentially. But I've had this idea of just like I guess seeing if like other artists or illustrators would like basically take my photo, and because I think I've said this a couple times, but I'm not like someone who can draw, right? So like photography is my way of sort of doing that, right? Like bringing my ideas to life through photography and with the action figures and everything. And so I feel like ultimately it'd be awesome if I could draw these ideas, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of drawn to like illustrators, designers, and whatnot. But yeah, so anytime I see someone's like style or anybody who because I have like a couple other illustrator friends and stuff who it would be really cool to collab with them too. But again, just seeing like someone else's illustration style bring like my photo to life just as an illustration, like that's just something I've been wanting to do. And so I think it just worked out perfectly after seeing again the photo that he did, or the illustration that he did of your photo, and then it kind of just like clicked there.
Nice. All right, so Macho, do you want to scroll up and we can kind of show off the shirt? And pre-sale, or it's not a pre-sale, right? The shirts are actually shipping out. So they're in order. They're ready to go. They started Monday, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Just go to nosering.bigcartel.com if you guys are interested. If you guys aren't familiar with the photo that it was inspired off of, check out my Instagram to go find that. It might be like, pretty far down, but yeah, it's these will be made to order, so it's not like a pre-order where we're taking the order and then waiting for everyone's order to come in and then doing it. It's just like once you order, like it's basically getting fulfilled. But yeah, we have 3 different colors. We got the black, like the green, the turtle green, and they got a white version of it as well. So, and we got some good size options.
And I got notification that mine's already shipped, so I am super excited about that. I was hoping it was going to be here today, but I'm sure it'll be here tomorrow.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, dude, I would have wore it. I mean, like, I'm not mad at this one, but it would have worked well. So, and it is supposed to close tomorrow, but I twisted their arms, and we're gonna keep the order open now till Friday. Yep. So you've got till Friday to get your shirt. We'll drop the link in the description below, but you guys you could get them on either one of your Instagrams, right? I'm sure the link's in the bio.
Yeah, it's in my bio. It's in the story, and yeah.
And
I think it's in my story. I don't know, but anyway, I would love to give away a shirt
yeah.
on this for anybody that's on who's joined.
Oh yeah. All right, we could do that. I will. Let me go to the old setup. Let's hope it doesn't crash my computer. I'm going to set up the giveaway. You tell me what you would like the hashtag to be.
Ginzu. Let's do Ginzu.
Sure, make it difficult for me to spell. Love that.
Dude, it's right there.
Yeah, but I got to be on a different window.
Okay, true.
Oh, all right. Hang on. Let me open it up. And we will do this. All right. StreamYard giveaway. Okay. Choose a live stream. We're gonna do hashtag GINSU, right?
Yep.
How do you spell
That's
it?
it.
All right. So that's it. Hashtag Ginzu, and
You want to put
that's
that on
it.
the
It'll get
screen?
you a shirt. I'm gonna try and pray that it does not crash. So let's see. Here we go. If I go away, you know what happened. Nerve-wracking. Is it? There it is. All right. I don't know. Hopefully it's showing. Hashtag Ginsu. We're gonna make this limited, so we're gonna give it a few more minutes. Or do you want to let it run all night? What do you want to do, Rishi? Generous to give it away.
We could do it all night. Preferably like within the States, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shipping within the what does everybody call it? The lower 48.
Sure.
Oh. All right. Well, we'll collect entries for that. We'll keep this up for a little while. I'll bring it up throughout the night. Make sure everybody knows. Gentlemen, it is so cool to see. First off, it's so cool to have you guys on. I mean, Richie, you've been on here for a couple of different times. Chris, this is your first time, but it is not your last. We're going to have you back to just talk about your turtle drawings, the incredible drawing that you did of my shot, which just elevated it tremendously, and your jiu-jitsu that you've been doing for 12 years. Is that right? Is that what you said?
Something like that. It's I quit keeping track.
The man is a weapon, and he chooses to draw turtles. Just saying, like that is something we will explore more. But thank you, gentlemen. I'm gonna just very graciously say goodbye, and we got some people outside that we've got to let in. Otherwise, things could get rowdy. No, I'm kidding. They love it. We love it. But appreciate you guys being here. And Richie, I will make sure whoever wins reaches out to you.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us on.
All right. They've been outside for a while. I think we better let them in.
That banner? Did I spell it right?
Okay. I think so. Hashtag Ginsu. All right. So we have the one and only grown-ass man toys coming in tonight. And that is the Marvelous Shots.
Yo.
The Collector 425 and the one and only Thick Fingers Real Comrade. What was that all about?
My mic was muted. Nah, you was trying to show the comic book, and I'm like, bro, his fingers is too thick for that, bro. You need a laser pointer. You cannot have hands like that, and you pointing that stuff, bro.
Yeah. My thick
You have enough
fingers
toy props. You could have used one of you could have used like Leo's sword or Donatello's bow staff.
You use like a standby for a mannequin hand, like just to point.
My thick fingers are going to accidentally drop you out of the stream midway. I think. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on tonight. It's really cool to have you guys here. We did get a chance to meet you at Legion's Con. I didn't realize that was the first time you guys got to meet in person.
Yeah.
First time, man.
It was the first time for everyone that day. It was beautiful. It was really, really magical. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. I honestly speaking, I thought that day would never come, man. But through collaborative efforts, we all got a chance to get in the same room, and it was exactly like how it was for the past couple of years that we've been talking. And it was refreshing, man. It was like, bro, now everybody can see the camaraderie, no pun intended, But the way we are, what I'm saying, it's not manufactured. It's like it's a real thing. So so it was dope.
I know.
And Comrade, you flew in that morning and then you flew back.
Yeah, bro. I ain't even sleep,
day?
man.
I soldier, man.
I ain't even sleep.
He's a soldier.
I took some naps on the plane, and I was like, bro, I showed up to Marvelous house, like a Instagram model. He was like, hey man, you want to take a nap? I said, if I take a nap, that's not gonna work out. So we just gonna go ahead, take a shower, change up. We play some games, kept me awake. He's like, you want some coffee? And then we just head out. So you see me on no sleep. I'm like, usually, I'm a little cranky on no sleep, but it was just so much going on, and Tic Tac slid. So it was dope. Everybody was there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tic Tac threw me, man. That is one handsome man.
You don't like to hear that.
I was like, I'm looking at him going, you're a toy collector?
Yeah, you don't like
Too handsome for this hobby.
Like, let us have something, guy. Come on, So, but he was he's super sweet guy too. That's the other thing you hate about, right? He's good looking and he's nice. Come on. So
I remember when we was doing like lives on Instagram, and I had interviewed him, and I was after knowing him for some time, and I'm like, yo, could you get on? He's like, I don't want to get on. He didn't want to do the stream, so I was like, it's whatever. So I laid off it, and he had decided to come on, and I said, bro, you look like a movie star, bro. He was like, see, this is why I don't get on the stream. I was like, dude, okay, let me not make too much of it. He said, that's why I don't take selfies and it's all hands. I'm like, okay, all right.
People don't take him seriously because he's too handsome. I understand. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. Sheesh. All right. But you
didn't even give me the chance to do this.
No. I'm seeing the videos now tonight, so that's a start. So, but you guys talked about you just said it right. You guys started with the Instagram lives, like that's how I remember seeing you guys was through the lives.
We did almost 200 of them.
Holy shit! I mean,
we was putting in work, bro. So like between the three of us, it's like 60 or 70 a piece. So everybody was used to seeing us 3 times a week, and then we already we wanted to do the YouTube thing, but it's that fear of not knowing, and then we just decided, hey, we take a break, we revamp. And we jump on and do it, and we're just gonna learn as we go. So, in this conversation here today, along with people in the chat's help, we're gonna dig and learn about how we can make it a little bit better. Because you guys are pretty established, and I like the production side of it. Machu looks amazing all the time.
All the time.
It's the camera.
Yeah.
It's the camera.
He has a makeup person. I know it. You guys, you got it put together pretty good. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
we try. We stumble every now and then.
Yeah, well, I stumble.
I must say, like
Machu just freezes.
That's me and you, bro. We freeze brothers.
Yeah.
And your guys' show is like very entertaining, man. Every time I jump in there, I'm always laughing my ass off. It's like hilarious. And this is what I see from Machu Toys, like mostly like 90% of the time.
Oh yeah, I'm always playing with the figure.
Everyone is deep in comment and like call it deep in conversation.
Deep in conversation.
Yeah.
Machu's doing these amazing poses. He's like, look, guys, I got this.
It's my fidget toy. Like for the longest time, Fei Long was my fidget toy.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
And he's back in my hands now.
I will give him credit though. He always looks, he's always looks deep into what's going on, but he's following the conversation.
I'm listening.
Definitely,
so,
He's talented, man. He's a man of many talents.
It's like
man of many talents, and he looks good on camera. What am I doing here? I gotcha.
You do the talking. I let you talk.
I let you
have a conversation.
Yeah. Wow. You guys looking for a fourth? No.
Believe it or not, it's a few of us though. Believe it or not, it's more than 3.
Yeah,
it's more than 3.
Yeah, it's a few of us, man. When we first came out, we first got established, man. It was like shit, like 70.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
It was a solid 35.
Wow,
solid 35,
and everybody else was affiliates.
Wow, that's incredible.
But over time, people just dropped off, and did
Yeah.
their own thing, went other
Yeah.
places and shit like that. So you know how it goes. But
But I must say, it's very difficult to handle that many people in the group.
Facts, bro.
So many personalities. It's like nuts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a good experience though.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I didn't realize you had that many people. That's pretty impressive. Where are they all tonight? Because we only got like 28 people here. So we should be tired.
Oh man, we sharing it.
You guys got to handle different time zones, and you're on the same time.
Oh yeah.
You got to deal with
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Different
time zones are tough.
things,
Time
so.
zones are tough. Alan Rappaport says, you're all looking good, my dudes. I appreciate that. Alan.
Appreciate
I
you,
always
bro.
appreciate
Thank you, Alan.
appreciate
Alan.
it when people
I'll send you
lie.
that. I'll send you that 15 after the show. Okay.
Oh.
Look like a boy band over here.
Yeah, we got to get on the merch train. That's for sure. We gotta get better about
Had to
that.
happen,
Yeah.
bro.
We got stickers, but
Yeah,
we gotta
no,
get better about the
And
merch train.
pins, man.
And
Yo,
pins. That's true.
stickers, it's so
Very
much fun,
nice,
man. I'm sticking that shit everywhere in
Oh,
my
yeah.
collecting room, everywhere.
I like that. I like
We
that.
do have more
Repeats.
merch coming out soon, though, right?
Mhm.
We
We'll
do.
talk about
We
that.
do have more merch coming soon. We got some things in the work, which will be pretty cool. But I never like to talk about stuff until it's in my hands because I'll be like, it's coming, and then it's
Never
literally
come.
January 2025, and it'll be
That's
here.
what she said.
Yeah, well, if only.
She
We-
said, never
I don't know
like to
who
talk
she
about it
is.
until it's in my
She's
hands.
all with. They're all with Tic Tac. That's the problem. So, yeah. This is he's gonna hate that he wasn't here to defend himself. I'm gonna give a quick shout out. Just remember, hashtag Ginsu puts you in the running for a free Turtle Ginsu nose rain t-shirt collab. So be sure to hit that up, and we'll do a drawing a little later on in the show. All right, so you guys went from doing the streams on Instagram, and you're making the move into YouTube. When is that going to start?
It's already started.
It already
It's already started. Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
we got,
Oh,
like,
I watch their
Well,
show like in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee.
Yeah, it's every Sunday.
I apologize. I missed that.
You
Every
guys-
Sunday. Okay.
You might want to sub to that too. If you like these guys, you
yeah.
don't like us too.
Definitely.
This is
We're
like
gonna drop that link in there.
They're MTV and we're like BET. After dark. After dark. If you
Yeah.
After dark.
And I'm just a cameraman.
All of that.
Can I be
Whatever
Kurt
your-
Loder?
Whatever swear words your mom said not to say, bro, you're gonna hear it on there.
We're gonna be MTV. I want to be Kurt Loder. Kurt Loder.
He almost
You know,
there.
he's like-
He got the
He's like 70 something years old now. Did you know that? I thought he was 70 20 years ago when we were watching. So
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm shocked he's still alive.
I don't even
Yeah,
remember the
oh,
last
secret.
time I watched them TV.
You know, last time he watched MTV was probably when they played music. That's
Yeah.
So, but
But yeah,
now
so,
whenever I think of him, okay, sorry, no, go ahead, Comer.
no. So we've been doing it for a minute. We did a few introductory episodes.
Mhm.
We don't really double down on the guests yet because we had so many guests that it's almost like we would have to go back and get you,
people.
Machu. We gotta double back on everybody. It's so many people. So we just tried to try a different approach and let the guests just have the floor and introduce whatever they want to introduce, much like what you guys are doing. We had Gomez, Chardamus. We had what else we had? We had Little Plastic Heroes. Some people that you don't really see in person. You don't see their face. We give them a chance to show their face. So it's a lot of that. And then you guys know it's a lot to get comfortable with somebody within an hour's time span.
Yep.
But we try to get to that as soon as possible. Like we want to get them like unarmed and free to speak and laugh and giggle and all that as soon as possible. And it's a lot of laughs, what I'm saying, when we're talking to each other, and it's all authentic because we don't have no like triggers, what I'm saying, with each other. So it's like you can kind of do whatever. If I freeze up on the camera, God forbid, that's my ass. That's my ass. Yeah. I'm gonna be on a clip somewhere. And it's gonna get promoted. So we're gonna promote the bloopers as well as the real good stuff. So
yeah, well, I've had hashtags, I've had names that I've mispronounced up there. It all happens. It all happens. But I do want to say, not for nothing, yes, Toy Father was there. He did get a chance to meet you guys.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, if I was on the show, it wouldn't be doubling up. I never made it to the live.
Yeah,
Like Machu
So-
did. I did get an invite, but we never were able to make it happen.
Yeah.
So
no, we got you.
It would be a first time for me, which I'm excited about. So
There
We'd
we
love
go.
to have you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you say the word and I'm there. Nobody likes to be on.
Just make sure Machu does his hair just like that again.
No.
So we can get some
No,
women.
he wants his own.
No.
He wants his own time.
No. Machu got to be on with you guys by himself. I'd like my time. Then you can have us both together.
Okay,
So, you know.
I remember,
Party.
I remember. I mean, Machu is funny, bro. Like in a subtle way. I had this question I used to ask people. I was like, "Yo, if it's like the end of the world," and I don't even remember.
Oh,
but like,
I remember you. Yeah, you asked me that on the interview.
Yeah, in the world. I'm like, and you could only take one bag of figures or whatever, one figure or something like that. And he was like, "If it's the end of the world, shoot, I'm just gonna lock my stuff up and go look for other people's figures." And I was like,
That is something
bro,
I would
I
probably
never
say.
thought of that. It's a zombie apocalypse, and he's in people's houses looking for other people's figures so he can add it to his collection. Bro,
He's like,
so funny.
like, do the
I'm passing all the good
like,
food.
pretends to be a zombie, and he's just like looking at.
Bro, that was funny. Very clever.
That was good. Oh, and you know, one thing too. So I know that we talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the show, and I told Machu to save it. Is you guys like it's not. You know, you guys each have everybody does a little bit of everything, right? Like everybody does collecting, everybody's photography, customizing, things like that. So, you know, I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to go around. But like of those things, like what's your favorite to do, right? Like I love taking toy photography, but I love doing this more, right? I love the talking to people. I love the community. You know, do you guys have a preference on what you like to do, or is it more, you kind of just love doing it all?
So you guys want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, why not?
I'm really into toy photography. I also paint. I also draw. I dabble into making dioramas. I just started like getting into painting heads.
Oh, nice.
I got him.
So I just started painting
Oh,
heads.
look at that.
So I dabble into mostly everything, but I'm heavy into toy photography.
That's awesome, man. Did you pick those up at Legion's Con?
I picked up a couple, and then I picked up the rest from Wolf Lab Customs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he had an amazing deal. I didn't get to meet him at Legion Con because there was so many customizers there. I didn't know who's who because you know a lot of them don't show their faces. It's all about the logo. So I probably ran by him like 100 times. So once you know he had his amazing sale, I picked up a couple of things. But my main focus is toy photography. I like my portrait shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's your favorite shot that you've done?
Oh man.
I know it's like picking kids, right? Yeah.
I like the challenge. If
okay,
you know, I'm collector, so like collector 425. I live mostly by my name. I collect like all type of figures, Marvel Legends, Mesco, McFarlane's, all type of figures. So there's a couple of them in there. To think off the back of my head is really, really hard to tell. Like, yeah, I did a nice Mega Man shot. That was pretty fun.
Mega Man shot.
Yeah, the Sentinel one. Like, I didn't get the Joy toys.
Jada.
Yeah, the Jada toys. Thank you. No hating on nobody that has it. Just not feeling it. I don't know. There's something about the big ass head. I don't know. The Sentinel one.
I have the Sentinel one. It's good.
It's good. So and it looks great with the Street Fighter figures, the Marvel Legends, or you know Mafex, you know Breen and Cyclops and them. He just fits in better, in my opinion. Yeah, so I have a lot of photos I really like. So it's hard to tell. Like if I go through them, I might be able to pick one, but just to have it in my mind right now, it's like I can't.
You should say my last one so they can get them likes on it.
That's it.
Yeah, the last one was
the last one I took. The one
one. Now, like, I have tons of GI Joes, but I barely take GI Joe shots. Like, and I think the last one was the Mutt and Junkyard. I'm rusty. I'm really rusty when it comes to like Power Ranger shots or GI Joes. But when it comes to Dragon Ball Z or any like energy effects or Naruto or you know superheroes, I'm great. I'm comfortable. But when it comes to GI Joe, Power Rangers, it's hard for me. You know, I can't get it together with that. I'm
And
trying.
You shoot with your phone, right? I remember hearing that on one of your streams.
Everything is done on my phone. Yeah, I have an iPhone 11 Max Pro.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
not
good.
15 yet. I'm not. I'm not in that level yet. I'm more
It's
like,
it's the bodega edition. It's not a regular because that stuff can not do stuff that regular iPhone does. It does more.
Yeah.
I just have fun. Is the app I mostly use is PixArt.
Okay.
Okay.
And since at the beginning, now I'm paying for it. You know, I pay the monthly. I'm at the yearly plan because if you are passionate about it, why not pay the $60 a year? You know, there's so much. Once I pay for that shit, it was so much effects I could use, blend, erase.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the how you call it, the creativity is endless now. So hey, if I enjoy this how you call it, this I'm very passionate about my toy photography art, so I might as well just go all in, you know.
Yeah.
During
Make the
income
investment.
tax,
Huh?
during income tax, I'll subscribe. Not now. It's too expensive right now.
About it. Marvelous, you?
God. Yeah, Marvelous. What about you? What do you find yourself more gravitating towards?
I don't know, man. I'll say more of the collecting part of it.
Okay.
I do my photography and everything. I love doing that. Let me see. But if I had to pick one, because right now we do the podcast now, so
yeah,
I do the editing and all that stuff. I have to edit everything and chop the videos up, make the stuff funny, shit like that. But it doesn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy doing it, but if I had to, okay, you can only do one of them, it'll probably just be the collecting aspect of it. I really enjoy that. I was doing the 1/12 scale heavy. Like when I first started collecting, I had so many, just everything, every line. When I first started buying, I didn't really know that there's rules to this. There are rules to this because you could be broke playing with this. This is serious. Yeah. So there's rules to this, man. And I didn't know that when I first started. I just came in. This looks cool. I remember that when I was a kid. I remember this growing up. I'm gonna get it. And then you get one, you got to get two. You got to get somebody for that one. You know, just and then, before you know it, you didn't.
They need a friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like that audio. Yeah. What if they get bored of each other? I gotta get a third. Yeah.
Right. So it's like after that, you know, when you're done, you look up and you collected a whole damn line.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't stop there. You just keep, you just continue to keep going. But it's expensive, man. It's time consuming. And being with these guys, I can say it opened up my eyes a lot. Just like, man, you're not gonna be able to shoot all that.
Right.
To the point, man, I had closets, I had totes, buckets, and storage full of figures. Like I love wrestling. I'm a wrestling person. And WWE figures, tons of shit. And it's like, I'm never opening them, never shooting them because
I rarely shoot them.
It's so much, bro.
I got a wrestling right behind me.
That's wrestling with a WRA. Just want to make sure you got that.
Now I'm from Mississippi, so when we talk down there, we say wrestling. Not
I was gonna say we won't hold it against you. It's okay.
Yeah, it's mainly his ass. It's mainly the guy with the pink
pink hat
with the pink bonnet.
The pink bonnet.
It's him. It's him.
Well, Marvelous,
put the dog down back there.
I do want to jump back to one thing that you said, and Steve Morrow actually asked too. Could you teach us to make the funny? I want it you gotta make it. You gotta make them funny. You know, these guys. So it's clear these guys aren't funny on their own. It's you that does the work behind it to make.
It's the magical power. It's the magical powers of ADHD, bro.
like
ADHD.
There you go.
It's like if we do a show, we get through editing, and we may say something in there that's hilarious. I need to try to find a reference because a lot of people probably wouldn't understand. They probably wouldn't get it.
The inside joke, but we make it so that you understand the joke.
Right. So I have to find a reference.
So real comrade, if it's an inside joke and then you bring everybody else,
outside,
make it. Thank you. I was gonna say you bring the joke outside. Yeah,
everybody's outside.
Yeah. Everybody's outside.
collectively outside.
So that's more what I'm into, and now I mainly what I'm trying to do now is only focus on collecting hot toys. I started doing hot toys like 2 years ago, but my detox exploded on me, so I had to get rid of them. And I was waiting to get some other cases and everything, so I just was buying hot toys and storing them in a closet.
Yeah,
waiting until I get the perfect setup for them. So I would just go out and just buy more 112 stuff, just to enjoy that until my cases get to me.
And those are your new cases behind you, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They look really good.
With his bare paws, bro.
Bare paws.
He's out there cutting wood like that, bro. Just massaging it until it came down to the right texture.
We had to make them. I ordered. I went through Module Case, man, and paid the money for it, and that fucking 6-month turnaround turned into a year and some change.
Oh, and turned into Mezco?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Seriously. And I had and they still had no time for me. Okay. I waited a year, almost a year and 2 months. Give me a time. We don't have a time yet. Our warehouse, it flooded. We going through problems right now. We don't have a time. I'm like, man, just give me a refund, bro. I'll do it myself.
Straight up.
And
did you at least get the refund?
Of course.
Oh, okay. All right.
Of course. I was going straight to the bank for that one.
and we're not talking about like $200.
I paid $5,000 to them guys.
Yeah. I believe it.
Wow.
Because I wanted
of those things.
Y'all ordered 9 cases. They have risers that go in them. I ordered 9 of those, and the risers fucking $85 a piece. One case, $300, $350. Like, then on top of that, you paying $500 for shipping and taxes. Like, bro, pay some bread, and I still couldn't get it.
For $5,000, and I understand your warehouse flooded. Go buy a towel, bro. Like,
seriously, go get my shit, like for real. I paid.
Somebody get down there and sop that up real quick.
Yeah.
Somebody get the sponge.
Nobody got a mop. Nobody got a mop there. Like, what's happening?
Pick up an aisle 5.
So I asked for a refund. It kind of hurt my heart. Like they gave it to me, but it was like. It wasn't right. It wasn't like a damn. We're sorry we're losing this customer. It was like, okay, fine. What account do you want it back in? I'm like, wow, like damn, like tell me you're sorry. Apologize to me. Something, man. Like it just didn't give a damn.
Tell me you're flooded because of the tears you're crying over losing. All right, so yeah.
So now what I'm doing is I'm mainly focusing on hot toys. I have a lot more 112 stuff. I'm getting rid of it completely. Everything must go. I'm only doing hot toys. Everything else is going bye-bye.
I must say, half of my collection came from Marvelous Auction.
Yeah.
Oh man, that auction killed me.
You still do those on Saturday?
I do. So I stopped doing them last year because I wanted to focus, December and everything, and wanted to get my stuff together. I'm set up now, so I'm going live again this Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern on Grown Ass on the Marvelous Shots Instagram Live.
What are you starting with? What are you starting with? Give us a preview. What figures you got going up?
Everything.
Oh, man. Mezco, fucking Marvel Legend, Mythic Legion, SHF, Mafex, Storm Collectibles.
Damn.
Everything. When I tell you I was collecting, I was buying everything. If I liked it, I bought it. I'm talking about I got tons of NECA Ninja Turtles. Look at all this shit behind me. Super 7 Turtles.
Don't tell people you got turtles going up on Saturday. Message me first.
I got you. I'll send you a message. Yeah, but I got turtles going up Saturday. I got some Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. I got everything going up Saturday.
I got this from the Marvel's auction. I wasn't trying to spend. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend like $20.
Nope.
Hey, wait, hang on. Let's give you. Let's make that proper here. There you go.
So I joined
wow.
this auction, right? And then I
Man,
was like,
let's
you know
go.
what? Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend like $20 or something. He was like, yo, collector, you want it? You really want it? I was like, yeah, bro, I do, bro. $100, take it. I said $100.
And I was just, Jason, I was just going to say that. Machu been on one of my auctions and he bought from me before too.
Yep. I got the Yamaguchi Deadpool, the X-Force one.
X-Force and the SHF Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, the Japanese Spider-Man.
Japanese Spider-Man.
As soon as you said turtles, I said, hit me up. Right? I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go.
Jay Shot, listen. I don't. It's called auction, right? The prices are so, bro. They dumb cheap.
Yeah.
No, the prices are good. The prices are good.
You're gonna be in there, and you're gonna be looking at. It's like a time limit. You got to get in. You got to get out before it gets you. Type job. It's like a boogeyman when he do an auction, because he started talking and then he started dropping the price. And it's like, when you're giving a young lady them pumps and you saying, yeah, I'm gonna pull out before we have a son, before we have a happy family in this piece. And you're like, yo, this is good. And you just don't stop stroking, bro. And then it's 2 hours in and you're like, you don't know where you are. You're gonna spend $100,000. It's a marvelous auction. It just
hey. And I'm looking at the comments. I'm watching the comments.
Don't nobody stop at 3 strokes. And once you're 3 strokes in, you get your little figs, you get up out of there, bro. Which house and the family.
In and out. I'm reading the comments, and a few of these guys in here, they bought from me.
All right.
They've been there. So they know everything's legit. Everything's on point.
Speaking of strokes and child support, Go Figure Ghost says use the code GO for 0% off of the Marvelous auction. And Toying Around says hello there, which is what you will be saying in the auction on Saturday. So, and Steve Morrow says instead of child support, it's figure support. I kind of love that. It is figure support.
The price turn, it's incredible, bro.
I agree, bro. Damn it, Danny.
Toy Addict, what's up?
Oh man, there is no smooth transition from there. So what I'm going to do is remind people that if they hit hashtag,
he can't even keep his composure.
I can't. I've lost the thread. The tracks is off. Hashtag Ginsu puts you in the running for a t-shirt tonight, offered by Nose Rain and Turtle Ginsu. It is their new collab that is available until Friday. But if you enter tonight, you have a chance to win it for free. Lower 48 only. So,
and I love that, man.
What's that? Oh, the shirt is awesome.
Yeah,
the shirt is awesome. Here, we'll bring up the shirt real quick.
Pretty dope.
The shirt looks great. It's an awesome collab. Chris is super talented. Richie is no, I'm kidding. Richie is super talented as well.
It's definitely the box, because the first time I saw that photo on Instagram, I was like, yo, that's funny and amazing.
All right.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one for sure. So it's a great way to support the community, right? Mm-hmm. So if you can't get into Marvelous Shots auction here on Saturday, you can buy a shirt and support them, and then get your stroke game so you don't have to pay any child support. I'm not going to guarantee this shirt gets you laid, but hey,
I always
it can hurt.
I always wanted to ask Nose Ring, like, how he came up with that name. I always wanted to ask.
That's a great question. I have never. Next time he's on, we'll ask him.
Yeah.
And I will mention. I'll be sure to hit you up. But that is a great question. I never thought about it, and it felt different. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I want to know.
You want to nose? All right. Comrade, what do you got? What do you find yourself gravitating towards more?
I went through like I haven't been doing this that long, so I mean I want to say like 3 years, 4 years, 3.5 years, something like that. Pre-pandemic stuff. And I was really just getting back into collecting, and I was trying to figure out what was what, what's a Marvel Legend, coming from Funko Pops. But now, these guys know me for a minute. Like I do like whatever I feel like doing. Like that's why when I was talking to Machu, it was like he made me feel normal. Like he was like, "Yo, I can't focus. I do this. I do that." I'm like, "Oh, there's other people like that." I thought everybody was so focused and steadfast on what they want to do, and I was like, "Okay, cool. This is normal." So for me, on any given day, I might tomorrow. I might like the Justice League and be like, "Yo, I'm done with everything," and they're like, they don't even pay me no mind no more. They're like, "Oh, he jumping out of this line into that line." So, but for the constant thing is the relationships, and that's the talking to people. Because before all of this, I was like in depression, heavy, and then I started doing live streams and talking to people, and that job was helping me because I wasn't really around a lot of people. So the live streaming things helped me, and then I started to like elaborate on talking about the lifestyle of a collector, less shy about it, less regretful when you're having conversations with family. You're like, what do you collect? Oh, they're action articulated figures.
They're not dolls.
When somebody say toy or doll, that jump be setting you off. Like it was less of that the more I had conversations. So the conversation is what I'm in for. The culture is dope. You got the people that bring nonsense here, and you got the people that just are really about the art. And I try to surround myself with people that are about the art. So these guys are hella talented. I pick up from them wherever I can. One day I might feel like collector. I shoot something. Another day I might feel like Marvelous because I bought an expensive figure. You never know, bro. At any given day, you can get whatever from me, bro. Like it's really up in the air. So my page is like a variety channel. So
yeah,
I love that.
Comrade, it's like he goes through many phases. It's like it's nuts, nuts. It was one day, and even to this day, it's just like mind blowing. He said he wanted to get into hot toys. I said, bro, hot toys. He got like one hot toy. He was done after that. Can't do this.
Wait,
too expensive.
which hot toy was it?
I got
Ahsoka.
I got
You got the
Ahsoka, and then I got the 5-pack of what's it?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers?
Power Rangers came out of nowhere. I said, what the hell?
No, and I got Killmonger.
Oh,
and
nice.
And I kept telling Marvelous, I'm like, am I supposed to touch these things? He was like, yeah, just don't mess up the belt on the Ahsoka, because and I shot it, and then I started to try to mess with other 1/6 scale stuff, and I was like, I don't feel like I deserve this. Maybe I should do something else that I could mess up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just get rid of it. I don't want to. I didn't have a space for it, so it was me trying it out. Now I quickly found out I was not him. I was not him.
Gotta stay in your lane, young blood.
Stay in my lane.
So you mentioned that you jump all over the place, and I know that Machu's a big fan of McFarlane lately. Dom says he got Captain Carrot, which is one of the few McFarlane figures that I'm actually curious about.
Yeah,
anybody else pick them up?
You see the black version, Comrade?
Haven't found it yet.
Did you see it though?
No.
It's a black rabbit. It's he's supposed to be a black guy.
I need that.
I say that because Conrad, like he skips a lot of figures, but if it's a black guy, he buys it instantly. Instantly. He don't know who it is. Like, yo, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There you go.
One day, me and him, the collector, was on the phone. He was out hunting, doing something, and he screamed so loud, "Ooh!" And we was like, "What the fuck? What'd he find?" And he picked up fucking Monica Rambeau, the Marvel legend.
He's like so excited, like it was like Spider-Man figure or something.
I was like, what the fuck?
You guys don't understand.
Put that back, bro. Put it back.
Had to have it.
So Nose Rain is still watching, which I appreciate tremendously. And I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna try unless anybody else would like to go in here. But he says nose is Korean is pronounced ko, and rain is pronounced B. Put that together and you get Kobe, and Kobe my goat. All right. Well,
wow.
That's awesome. And I love that Nose Rain is incredibly humble, taking on the name of the goat for himself, which is really great. But he's pretty damn talented, so we'll let him have it. But that's pretty awesome. And Nose Rain, thank you again for the donation of the shirt tonight and the giveaway. And be sure to check him and Turtle Ginsu out. And pick up their shirts available till Friday. But again, hashtag Ginzu gets you a chance to win it tonight. So we talked a little bit about customizing. I know Machu, I know it's our show and we've got guests, but when I went to bed, you had a Power Princess action figure and then I woke up in the morning and you had one of the best Wonder Woman figures I've ever seen.
I saw that.
So let's bring that up.
Wait, hold on. Let me get my pen pad because I need to take notes of how he did this.
No, chill.
Jesus.
So
and you just did
it looks amazing. It looks amazing, but I want to know what Machu thinks it needs that it doesn't have right now.
I need to put the stars on the trunks and then on the band on the headband. And
okay, so that's all.
That's all I'm probably gonna do. Maybe I don't know. I might add some more stuff. I'll see. But
I mean, you had this from the beginning, right? Like you saw that figure, and you're like, "That's an amazing."
We saw it in San Diego.
Everybody saw that figure and said Wonder Woman.
Right. Leave it to the Hasbro guys.
Who the hell's Power Print that?
That's the DC inspired Marvel people that don't. They're not gonna go anywhere.
That's
Squadron Supreme, right?
Yeah.
So what I did was I painted all the red parts. I painted because it's all black, right? So I painted it gold, so that way when the light hits it, it kind of reflects a little bit, like a metallic sheen underneath. And then the blue, I just what did I use? I used silver.
So when you're painting, are you priming it before you're painting it?
I just sprayed top coat.
Okay.
Because like I'm not really gonna be moving this figure around that much.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a lie. Because like I don't know, like I don't want to chip the paint. You know, I don't want to. I didn't really
paint rub though because she's barely wearing any clothes, really.
Right, exactly.
That ab region.
The ab region is what I'm worried about. Like,
yeah,
I don't want it to like really scuff that up too much.
So you're not putting anything before you put the paint, and you put a top coat on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, I put the top coat first to just kind of give it a layer, so that way the paint would stick to it.
Sure. Okay.
And then I put top coat over it again to.
I'm doing that tonight.
Collective.
All right.
Yo.
What up, man? You want to do mine for me?
Top coat tonight, baby.
I guess. Just send it over.
Just send it over. I thought you were out. I thought you were out, Marvel.
I am out. Completely out.
Right.
But I do have 5 or 6 of them I'm keeping around here.
He not.
And I don't even have one. He
has real estate inside. He's not outside yet. He got a corner office inside, bro. 6-inch figures.
But I was gonna say, real comrade, I like what you're doing. Like once you're kind of done with your stuff, done either customizing or kind of moving away from figures. You as much as Marvelous is doing his Saturday stream, Saturday giveaways, you had yours up today, right? It was like, hey, I'm done with the fodder on this, and you're very open and honest about what it is. And I mean, like it's a good way to get $5 figures and just kind of do things like that. So
it's fun, man. I'm telling you, bro, it takes you somewhere. It's like drawing or anything else. I have collector, have Machu to thank for that. I asked a couple people about like painting, and it just takes you somewhere, bro. And then when you do exactly what you say you're gonna do, it's nothing like that experience. Like, oh shoot, this looks exactly like what I had in my head. Mm-hmm. So now I love it, for whatever period of time that is.
It's therapeutic too.
Very, very. And then you see somebody else shoot the stuff that you made, and you're like, yo, they like it too. That's dope, And it's not that hard, what these guys are doing is not that far fetched. Like if you really work at it, you can make a figure yourself. Yeah, just bust down a figure and make it yourself. Just people don't want to take chances because they don't want to mess up.
Yeah, because I ain't that confident. Anything
Marvelous made.
I'm with you, Marvelous.
He fixes his figures sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Like, because like I learned how to customize through fixing figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a start.
Yeah, that's a start. That's a start.
Collector 425. How did you kind of get started with the painting and stuff? How did you just dove into it, or?
Yeah, I just dove into it head first. Like, see, I bought false. I bought like 3 custom paint jobs from the Legion Con, and I'm like, yo, $45 for this? And then Marvelous is like right here on my shoulder, like, bro, you could do that, bro. Just buy a blank one and just do it. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't even know how to start, bro. Mm-hmm. So what I like to do is I like to, support people also if they got customs and it's very affordable. I buy it. Then I study it. So I buy these custom heads from them, painted already. I look at it like, okay, he used this color, that color. And then I start asking questions. And, thank God for the toy community. It's pretty cool people out there that will give you the little tricks and stuff like that. Like,
Big facts.
So Tic Tac Customs, he's the one that told me what paint to use to really, because I was using Apple Barrel for everything. and I noticed, yeah. Yeah. It's one of those. So it was like clumpy and it wasn't smooth. So now I'm using some other paint, which is pretty good. I don't have it here. I have a mess.
Yeah.
So I started using brushes, and I said, you know what? I could do this. If I could do dioramas, I could probably do this, And I noticed that shout out to No Chewing and Toy Father when they bought that the snow goblin snowman.
Oh yeah, and they did the live painting. Yeah.
Yeah. I tuned in, sometimes, it's good to tune in to everyone's live, show support, and also learn a thing or two. So
I think Marvel's is tuning into to the Toy Daddy show right now. I think that's what's coming through the speakers. So
hey, you watch Toy Daddy for real?
I was trying to find a subtle way to be like, what are you doing, man? You're killing the audio.
You're all right, bro.
Hey, I got kids, man. I apologize.
All right, no, that's fine. This is dude. I understand. I understand. I throw mine in the bathroom with a box of cereal when we do streams because they got everything they need in that bathroom.
Look at his face.
I get my face.
I need a disclaimer for you.
Yeah. You disclaimer. Nothing that comes out of my mouth is true. Yeah, that's basically what it boils down to.
I said cereal's pretty convincing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right?
What kind of cereal?
I mean, okay. Yeah.
Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is the food of choice that sways my
Crunch.
That shit would destroy your whole gums, bro.
That's what they're working on, getting the Captain Crunch out their gums so they can't really call.
Yo, when I'm done, my whole mouth hurts. I'm like, oh my god.
All right, so Collector, what's yours? What's your go-to cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. Wow. All right, Marvelous.
I don't eat cereal.
We have to understand that Marvelous is a different kind of.
I'm healthy. All right.
No, it ain't that. The South changed them.
No, it's a long story. When I was a child,
crazy,
saw some bad stuff, and I was just like, nah. Right. I'm the kind of person where if I see something one time, or if something happens to me one time, it'll never happen again.
Wow, okay. Him with cereal, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Smachi, what's your go-to?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's the only. There we go. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the nose ring of cereal. It's
Marvelous likes warm oats.
Hey, Jay Shot, I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't know you was this funny, man.
Oh, hey.
You have a great sense of humor, bro. I love that.
It creep up on you like Jack Daniels.
Neither did I, Marvelous. Neither did I.
God damn.
No, so I always like to say, like, I'm not like tell you a joke funny. I'm not like comedian, like stand-up comedian. I am situational funny. So like, if the situation arises, I'm gonna take a shot at it. But it's just how it works. It's just how it runs. Steve Marvelous is not tuned in before. Well, you would have learned that I was funny had I been on the live stream. Honey Bunches of Oats or Lucky Charms for 1/6 year.
If he's feeling crazy.
If he's feeling crazy, he goes Lucky Charms.
Tell me you an 80s baby without saying you an 80s baby. Honey Bunches of Oats, bro.
Honey Bunches. Oh, with the woman, right? With the woman on the commercial. That was the best one.
Yeah.
We make a lot of boxes. Yeah.
them oats. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
See? Yeah. That's the other thing. That's what I also like to tune to my humor is that I remember a lot of stupid shit that I can't remember. You ask me my kids' names, I don't know. But like I remember the cartoons from back in the day. I remember theme songs like it ain't nothing. I'll sing DuckTales up and down. My kids' birthdays or whenever. I don't know. They're whenever my wife tells me they are. So what do you guys prefer? You guys prefer like what do you like about this whole culture?
You know how to take it.
Oh, what do I like about this whole culture? Oh, yeah. Dude, I was lost, man. Like I was lost. Matu brought me into this culture. Like, I I'm in, I work in advertising and marketing, so I'm like in a creative industry, but it was always like, I want to call pretentious creative, right? Where it's like, oh, this weekend I was at the MoMA, and I was like, I don't care, like that's how are we gonna talk about this? Like, this isn't fun to talk about at the water cooler. Like, what'd you see? Like, oh, I saw this one page. It's like, nah, I'm checked out, man. So like I had, I had grown up around this stuff. I had grown up around Turtles and Batman the Animated Series and Spider-Man, comic books and all that stuff. And like it just went by the wayside because I didn't have any friends that were into it anymore. Right. And then Machu and I met going to the gym, which I'm sure you could tell by my incredible physique. And he was like, we were talking, and during COVID, he's like, yeah, so I do this thing called like toy photography. And I was like, I require more explanation.
I was shy about it. I didn't like to tell anybody that.
Nobody knows. It's
Nobody.
Like
I still get it.
It's not like doing drugs, but it kind of is at the same time.
Yeah.
You're like I'm in here like playing with action figures. You're like, what are you doing in there? Drugs? Yeah, like that's like you'd rather that to some degree. I
got a pile of crack right here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the figures.
I think everybody went through that though, because like every time I hear a story, when you start doing this, you first start doing this, everybody is so ashamed of it. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Like you love it and you like it, but it's like that ugly girlfriend who you see at night. You're like, damn, I'm gonna come see her.
I hope nobody sees me.
Yeah. I don't want nobody to know about this.
You'll be at the parking lot.
I told you to drive a black car.
With the toes.
It's like when I used to do this when I first started buying. I go out hunting and shit, and I go to the store and I'll buy something. I go to a cashier, and especially if it's a woman or maybe a younger woman. Oh my God. I'll just say, yeah, I'll act like I'm on the phone with my wife or somebody, and I'll say, yeah, I got the Spider-Man, the Venom, and yada yada yada. He's gonna love it. It's gonna be a great birthday gift. And like I'm talking to my wife about my son. But in actuality, these are all for me.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I've done that too, but I couldn't do it like 4 days in a row at the same time.
Right, yeah. How many
there?
Well, funny story and funny part was that you should say in front of a woman. Machu and I were at a Target the other day, because it's certainly not weird when two guys go looking in the toy aisle together. So Machu and I were at Target the other day, and we're checking out, and we had actually had a pretty good score. So there was about 3 or 4 figures there. And the woman scans the first one, looks at us, scans the second one, and goes, so you guys collectors? And we're like, yeah. She goes, I collect too. And Machu and I were like, oh, like we had seen a unicorn, right? It's here's a girl who's a collector, right? And like I know that there are other female collectors, but like in person, right? And Machu's like, don't touch her. And I'm like, oh, right. So but it was pretty funny because she's like, yeah, I'm a collector too, and we were chatting up, and then I guess like when her dad showed up, which was really weird, and she like started talking to her dad, and then we got the have a nice day, and we were like, all right, well, there's the 5-minute story about how that happened. So but yeah, dude, like it was totally. But what I was gonna say is the whole reason I went on that tangent was, when you say what's the best thing about the community is the exception. Everyone just like, dude, start another podcast. Like we're excited about it, right? Like nobody's like, oh man, here's another competition. Like, no, we're thrilled, dude. Like you guys got your show. We started our show randomly. You got other people. We're gonna jump to another show after this because we're supporting. Like we love it. I love the community. Everybody's supporting everybody. I just saw that 9 to 5 Warriors was in here. We got to meet 9 to 5 Warriors at DesignerCon. He's making like toys. Like, dude, it's just awesome. It's awesome to be around collectors. It's awesome to be around creators. Like it's the coolest thing, dude. Like, and just to not have to shy away from this, and like, to go out and buy turtle shirts, because people are excited about it. Like, it's kind of awesome, Like it's really, really cool. It's really cool.
Hey, I will say really quick. The only, and from my experience, the only kind of people that will be like look at you as like, oh, he's trying to compete with me or whatever, is untalented people. Because if you're talented. If you got a talent and a skill, and so does he, but he's not playing with you, he's playing with their team over there, it shouldn't matter. Because we all doing the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the same thing. So the only people who feel threatened and worried are the untalented people who they know they're untalented. And like, damn, we can't touch these guys. We can't see these guys. So you are somewhat of a threat to them. So I say keep doing it.
I love that. I don't want to be a threat to anybody. I'm not that kind of guy. But at the same time, man, if I'm a threat to you, you got to reevaluate stuff. You know, like you got to reevaluate. Yeah.
And this guy's hilarious, man.
The thing that, and I think that just to speak to that, like you said you're in marketing, advertising,
advertising marketing. Yeah,
it makes sense. You got a lot of charisma.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are completely different people, bro. Yeah. Like Machu he's like a sniper. He'll wait to say the right thing, but you're just like, yo, I need another clip. You're loading, you're wasting everything on the show. So it's not a problem. You know, you guys balance each other out.
Shoot, so.
Right.
Yeah. I just listen to him. He does the talking. Yeah. He gets the job.
And Machu just literally watches you go, bro. He just watches you go. He never says, "Hey, stop! Don't slow down."
No. I do. So, like,
I never see it, bro. It's like you give your kids sugar and they're at the playground. You're like, okay, now go. Do that. You don't have. There's nothing that can hurt them. They're in a safe environment, and you just let J Shot go on the community for like an hour and a half.
There are times though where I'm like, yo, you got to pace yourself. This is a 2-day convention. Don't blow your load on one day.
You guys go in for the first time. I met you guys in person, and I saw photos, and I hit up J Shot. I was like, did he really buy that diorama in the car that was hanging out upside down?
Right.
He was like,
the big ass question mark.
Yeah, the big ass question mark. Yeah.
I was like, you guys go in and you guys have so much fun. I could tell. You know, your wallet, not so much.
Not so much.
No. I can tell you guys have a lot of fun. So mine, it's a question after this one. But the first time we went to Legion Con, we didn't know what to expect because the fact that this is the first time me, Conrad, and Marvelous actually met each other after 3 years, just talking over the phone. We've done a lot of businesses. We looked out for each other. I feel like these are my brothers from out of town. Like I'm more close to them than my real family, pretty much.
Yeah.
So when we went to Legion Con, we was like, yo, we didn't know what to expect. We had some like hate and some love, but we went in there with open mind. We was ready for the hugs because I was like, yo, free hugs, but freaking Yimbo beat me to it. He hugged the shit out of me. I was like,
it's like a freaking. I don't know if it's like a samurai battle, like you know how samurais are. When Yimbo came, because I give pretty good hugs. So when Yimbo came, he hugged me. He was like, "Oh, this one is strong." He hugged me a second time. He looked at me and he was like, "It was like, how dare you hug me so strong?" And he hugged me again. And I was like, "Bro, take it, man. You could have my back, bro. Just let me go."
Free hugs for the girlfriends. So we got to see Yimbo last weekend. At one of the local toy shows, and as I was leaving the house, I had said to them, my wife and my daughter were up, and I was like, "Yeah, I get to see Yimbo. I get a Yimbo hug today." And my daughter goes, "Oh, you don't like Melly hugs?" And I looked at her and I said, "Know your place." Know your...
By the way, J-Shot, you got Rocco coming into your defense over here.
Well, hey,
it's because he's Italian. Hey, over here. Hey, Tony, this guy.
That
also
helps with the hair. So that's what keeps.
But the whole Legion Con was an amazing experience. I seen it more like a Legion Con. I saw it like a Instagram family getting together type of thing. Because every time we turn around, it was, "Yo, what's up?" Hugs. Yeah. "Hey, what's up?" Hugs. It was amazing. I must say, Machu Toys, it's like finding Waldo or something in the crowd. I couldn't find this guy nowhere. I was like, "Yo, J Shot, where is he?" Because if you see J Shot, you're gonna see him. He turned around and said, "I don't know, he was here."
No, you know what it was? Because I kept trying to sneak away to buy stuff.
I forgot what J Shot said. I was like, Jay, you see Machu? He said, "Man, I hope you ask for him when you see him. I hope you ask for me." And I was like, because we just kept asking him for you, and I was like, "Bro."
Oh yeah, they asked me, "Have you seen J Shot?"
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Something's in your eye, man. Something's in your eye. Yeah, don't like You had got me at a point where I think like 5 or 6 people literally
It was like Machu, yeah.
and they were like, "Yo, where's Machu? We're looking for Machu. We're looking for Machu." And I was like, "I am not his handler." Like,
He said,
but I am. I was like, yeah, but like, you know,
Yeah, because
if he had a
way
bag
out.
or something, if he had a bag or something, he would have slammed the bag at that time. I hope you guys care as much about him as you care about me.
That's exactly it. I was having one of my fits. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm important too. I have feelings, you know. So
It's that we was on our way out and we say hi to
Yeah.
everyone and stuff like that. And we gotta say what's up
Bro,
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had to use the bathroom, bro. I was like, man, and I wasn't trying to miss nothing. I went to go take a leak and I see Sir Dork, and then we was out there and I'm holding it, like trying to say what's up to brother Jared, and I'm like,
bro.
Yeah.
Hey, why you
Pause,
holding
yeah, pause. That's crazy.
I went to the bathroom when I was holding it.
Pause. That's crazy. Yeah, that's on me. And then we see Nerd Zoic. What's this guy's name? Nerd Zoic, right?
Yeah.
So there was another moment we had to hold my urine.
Okay, say that then.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you were saying that you had to go to the bathroom in Euclid for Machu, and I was like, why do you need Machu to go to the bathroom?
No.
Like, what's
I was trying to use the restroom before I see Machu, so I wouldn't.
You're the only one who had the meeting somebody in the bathroom story.
Hey, I'm just saying, I met Toy Father in the bathroom, and here we are. Okay, like that's what happened. So
It's true.
Oh,
It's true.
you're welcome. Yeah.
First
Thank
person I met there was
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac, right? Of course he saw our logo on my back, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Tic Tac." I'm like, "Hey."
Like,
He was like, "Wait a minute."
first you,
That was so
first you meet
awkward.
Wait, but
first
how
person
close
you meet
was
is
he
Tic
though?
Tac. First person you
no.
meet is Tic Tac, and then you're looking around the rest of the convention like, why is everybody so ugly?
He was like, "I'm Tic Tac." I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was like, he's like,
Hey, Tic Tac always be making this joke about the people that come to you and they don't have no signage on them, and they're like, "Hey, remember me from the?" And he just looking at you like, "Bro, I don't know you, bro. Say your name, bro. What is your name?"
It happened to me 5 times. Like, hey, what's up, Marvelous? I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, really? You don't know who I am? I'm like, who the fuck? No.
Throw me your handle.
I don't know.
Yo, thank God they was passing out like name tags.
Name tags.
Yeah.
That's that was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, name tags are a good thing. That happened to one time for us in Target, where we went before we had really known New York. Was a New York toy junkie who we meet every once in a while in Target.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm walking with my wife, and he's like, "What's up, Jay Shot?" And I was like, "Who do I owe money to?" Like what? Like immediately, I'm like, I'm in trouble. You know. So I like realize who he is, but yeah, dude, it's when they come up to you and you're like, this is going one of two ways, and I hope I'm getting a hug. You know, so
yeah, I give both of you guys props, you and also the toy daddies and stuff like that. You guys go to like as many conventions as you guys can, right?
Yeah.
Like how you guys come up with the time and the money for that?
We don't. We're broke, and that's why we're trying to get funding on the show. No, I mean, so honestly, like, except for Legion's Con, you know, unless it's Turtles, I've kind of slowed down my spending. Legion's Con, I blacked out, and next thing I know, I had a whole comic Legion's collection. I don't know what happened.
I'm the same.
Like,
I'm the only one who bought out of the 3 of us. I'm the only one who splurged. They left me by myself.
I got it all on camera too.
I was gonna say, for the first time ever, I outspent Machu at a con, and that is tough. That is tough. So yeah,
and then I bought the Dio.
Yeah, and then bought the Dio.
Yeah.
No. But dude, like I mean, going back to the community, dude, like I have more fun going to these conventions and meeting people and talking to people and hanging out than anything else. So, you know, I mean, Machu, I mean, it lets you jump in there, but you know, we even said that was the best thing about New York Comic Con. Like the con itself was just kind of mad, but like, you know, we did a show out there and we rented a studio and had people come out, and that was great. You know,
for that was like an all-star.
Bro.
Yeah.
Broadcast.
You feel like a celebrity walking around, bro. No,
but that was the best part of New York Comic Con, though. Like the con itself was just like we've been going to New York Comic Con for a while, and like I guess even like 80s Baby told us, Dario, he's like, once you go to San Diego, it's completely different. Yeah, and we went to San Diego this year. We didn't even have tickets. We just, you know, we went there just to be with everybody, to hang out. Had no real plan of getting in, but we luckily we had friends, you know, to get us in.
Wow.
And you know, after that, it just changed how I looked at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
And when it's like a bigger convention like that, like San Diego Comic Con or Legion's Con, and everybody has to go to that destination, it's almost like everybody has a hall pass, right? So like New York Comic Con for us, it's like mostly local for us. Everybody just goes home. There's nothing going on after. You leave the Javits Center, and then it's like there's really like there's no Comic Con going on after that. But like in San Diego, you leave the convention center, you leave that place, and then there's still stuff going on around it in that town.
Yeah, especially at Legion Con. So you guys were live before.
Yeah.
You guys had enough
chaos, bro.
And I tuned in, and it was like, wow, I wish I was there, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you let us
15 of you guys, right? It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I think it was at least 15, and that was a bigger room, which was nice because that New York Comic Con one, man, that was tiny. That room was tiny, and there was a lot of guys who had been walking around all day, so it wasn't exactly smelling the best. But hey, we made it work.
Who bought the salad in here?
Who's microwaving fish? It's late.
Who got the heavy onions?
But you guys, look, man, I would love to have you guys in a room and do a stream. So next time, if you are coming to Legion's Con, if you're sticking around a little bit later, I would love that. Bro. This is 9 to 5 Warriors is saying too. He goes, "What are the next cons you're heading to?" He needs to start planning. Are you guys trying to do a meetup this year? What are you guys doing?
Definitely Legion Con. I had an amazing.
Okay, Legion Con is given, but we were planning to just hit the cons in our area, to just like get familiar with the the etiquette and all that, and try to become a part of the community that goes to cons, man. Honestly, this has been. I'm in my late 30s. I'm not gonna say ages, but I'm in my late 30s, and I gotta say, this is the best time I've had in a really, really long time, bro. And I mean, I used to like play ball. I used to box. There's communities, I used to do music. There's communities like that, but like in this community, it's like a whole nother thing, bro. Like everybody gets to be the hero for a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody's like celebrating you, and it's like a drug almost, bro. Not in a bad way, but like
no,
you just feel great. You feel like you're doing something great,
And we all talk about action figures, which is amazing.
So and then life bleeds off into that. So like the whole name is like we're fathers. We talk about life as men, and that just bleeds off into the content. So it's just like a lot of that doesn't happen a lot for men, where we can like be heart to heart. But we be doing it, bro. Like, and it's like it's therapeutic. It's real good. Yeah. And the cons just heighten it on that level.
Our goal for Grown Ass Man Toys, we want to be going to these conventions and even to like a toy store or Toys R Us or Walmart and whatever, and be like, "Yo, you the guys from Grown Ass Man Toys." That that's my goal anyway. Like, I just want to be known. I'm not trying to get famous, but I just want to be, hey, you that guy.
People remember, bro. They're like, you the guy that sold me to such and such. I was standing right next to y'all. I know that guy, the 5-figure handshake guy. I'm like, where I know you from? That was a really long time ago.
So there was one guy at Legion Con that knew Marvelous. He was like, yo, you do the Marvelous auction. That's how he knew Marvelous from his auction, bro. I was like, wow, awesome. Crazy.
Yeah.
And that's like, to your point of, it's like a drug. It's a dopamine hit, right? Like somebody's like, hey, I know you. And you're like, yeah, I know you. And then they'll be like, when they list something or they say something specific, you're like, oh shit. Like, like, and it's there's something that's like really special about that. And there's also something that's a little scary, right? Because you're like, oh, you're paying attention, right? Like, my favorite story to tell is when we were in San Diego, and we were waiting, we were going to talk to Ryan Ting. We were kind of standing there, and this woman comes over and she's looking at me and like, just do a wave. And she goes, you're the guy who couldn't pronounce Ming Na Wen. And I went, yep, that was me. Thanks for that. Yeah. It turned out to be Ryan's wife, but I was like, yep, that's me. Who else but Jay Shot, so like people paid attention to everything.
They really do. They really do.
Yeah. I also, what I like about this whole community is you really don't, it's not like you're putting on a mask or anything, right? You're going in as is. Like, even like in my late 30s, if I go hang out with my friends, I feel like I have to put on a face.
A face,
Mhm.
yeah.
Right? Like friends that I grew up with, you
Mhm.
know, from like high school, elementary school, I still feel like I have to put on a face. More so now, I think.
Is it because they're not into what you're into? Probably.
Probably that. And I
Yeah.
always feel like they're always trying to compete on how their life is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're not really doing that. The only competition is like your collection. And that's not even with a lot of people. And it's friendly. Right?
Everything is attainable.
Right.
It's not like you can't get it. It's just like, oh, shoot, he got it. And I'm not even worried about having what you have exactly. I just want to know how good is it.
Yeah.
If you got it first, I'm like, how good is that?
Yeah.
Is it
I
worth
might try
getting?
it one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
but
and
it's
Machu, you know, you're talking about like the mask and you know, and for me, it's like when I run into old friends, it's not a mask because it's like, you know, they're not into what I'm into now or stuff. It's like they knew a version of me that doesn't exist anymore.
They don't get you, bro.
Right?
That's true. That's
right?
true.
Like that, you know, you're talking about your late 30s. I said goodbye to my 30s last year. Like they don't, you know, I haven't seen these guys in 10 years. It's like, hey, you know, like you're still there. I'm like, no, dude. Like, I'm a dad. Like, no. Like, like, oh, it sucks. You changed. I was like, yeah, I changed, bro. Like, yeah.
It's nothing
you know.
worse than like being able to talk to somebody you meet in a random spot, maybe a parking lot, whatever, and maybe you might be next to like a Target. And you're like, hey, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go in here and get some deodorant. You know, swing by
I had no idea where you were going with that.
I knew exactly where he was going.
In the parking lot. I'm like, where we going?
Hey, but you want to know what though?
You want to make sure you get there before everybody else gets there. You're like, what you gonna? Hey man, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'm gonna go use the bathroom in Target.
But you want to know what though? When you say oh shit, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom too. I'll go with you. So now you can't even escape them now.
You try to lose them. You try to use the handicap stall and just lose them real quick.
It don't work.
Why are you walking so fast?
Why are you going that way? That's the toy section. You know where the toy section is too? Yeah. So.
But it's funny because like the toy section it's all people our ages. That's all you see in the toy section.
Man, I used to go to the toy section, and I never see a kid over there.
Never.
No.
No.
The only time I see a kid is if a dad is with their kid, and they're in the cart.
That's so
but
true.
but you know, and the kid ain't looking at nothing but their cell phone,
exactly,
or tablet or whatever. The dad, he's over there skimming through the boxes, seeing, you know, trying to find the variants and stuff like that. Just man. He's like, kids don't have money.
Kids don't have money.
Nah,
that's real.
Last time I went to Target, I looked I was in the aisle looking at the sales, and I seen this dude in a business suit. He's in a business suit and a button up.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was holding G.I. Joes. And I felt tempted to like, yo, man, you collect Joes? But I just said, nah, you know what? He looks a little too snooty. I'm not going to even approach him at all. But he was really looking at the Joes, but he was collecting them. And I was like, damn, bro, this is how this is what it is.
Yeah.
So
you just lock eyes. You're just looking at the same thing.
They look at you. You look at them like, are you are you collecting what I'm collecting?
Yeah.
Are
I like KJ's comment here. He says the worst is when they run into you while you have your arms full of toys, sweating and all excited. I saw Marvelous checked his watch, and that is a good reminder that it is time to give away a shirt. Yes. So you like that, huh? You like that little transition? I'm good at this.
Play that in there.
So I'm gonna give you guys another 30 seconds here. Don't forget #Ginsu gets you a free shirt. Let's throw the shirt one more time. From Nose Rain and Turtle Ginsu. Gets you a free shirt they're up for order, not pre-order. Something very rare in our community where if you order something, it ships out within a couple of days and gets sent to you. So here's your last chance to to get a free shirt on thanks to Nose Rain and Turtle Ginsu. #Ginsu. I'm gonna give it literally another 12 seconds here.
So my
what's that?
What size do the shirts come in? That's my.
I think they go up to 3 or 4X.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they got some good sizes. So Yeah.
I start a conversation all the time with people
Yeah.
in the store and ask what they're looking for. Are you like an attendant? It's like,
Man, look,
no, it's real.
Hey.
It's real out here, bro. Like you'll catch a dude. You know, I've caught guys stealing, and I just look the other way, bro. They like ripping open figures. You know, and it's just a sad thing. I caught people putting stuff under the shelves.
Grown men, bro.
And they look at you like they doing lines, and you like, yo, it's okay, bro. Like, just I'm gonna walk over to the other aisle. Hopefully, it'll be done before I come back. Because I just want to get this stuff from right up here. I don't want to interrupt you.
Yo, I remember Conrad was in Target. He was looking for the Vampire Superman, and I was, yo, he said, yo, there's a whole bunch of them here. And then I was like, yo, can you pick one up for me? Because they're hard to find. I guess he had me on speaker, and there was a guy behind him or next to him. As soon as Conrad hit the corner, the guy bought all of them.
Took them all.
Oh no!
Took them all.
I was
because
like,
I said that's hard to find.
Bro, we in a Walmart. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Oh,
but he heard me talking to collector. He's like, oh, really? He just grabbed them all. I'm like, oh, come on.
Put them all.
But
the ones I feel bad for is like when the dude is walking with either his girlfriend or his wife down like the aisle, they see you, and they're just like, "Oh, I want to go into the toy section. I can't.
Can't come outside right now with my girl.
I'm on punishment. I can't leave the porch."
All you gotta do is say you gotta use the bathroom, make that little run. Don't take too long.
That's it.
Hey.
All right, let's give away a shirt. Let's do this. Here we go.
Woo. Yo, my name better be in there.
I see my face in there.
Let's see.
Oh, come on.
Paul Rapp. Big winner.
Congrats, Paul.
All right, man. Congratulations, Paul. Paul, appreciate your support, man, dude. I know that you're in here all the time in the chat, so I'm glad that it has gone to you. I mean, out of anybody, like everybody in that chat probably supports. So I don't know where I was going with that. So I'm just gonna stop talking and say congratulations, Paul. Paul, hit up Richie, and I will make sure you get a shirt. But yeah, all right, gents. What else? What else you guys want to chat about?
By now, pretty much everybody in the chat has subbed to the Grown Ass Man Toys podcast.
Yes,
that's just like waking
Please
up in the morning and drinking a bottle of water. It's like looking at Jay Shot in the face and beholding his glory. It's like Machu with his hair down. That's really what it is. It's a beautiful thing, and it's something you should do for yourself. Just treat yourself.
Yeah, Oh, I like that. Treat yourself. And speaking of, did you guys got your D Blake signs at?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. There it is.
Those look really good.
Those look really good. Yeah.
Man, it's so amazing.
Oh, I love that.
I wake up every morning and I just give it a kiss like this. The Bible, bro.
Bro,
that is so sick.
We went through
really
so many fonts, and D Blake. Thanks to Collector, man. D Blake ain't messed it up, but he had great ideas, man. But this one was the one that was like something we didn't think of, and he kept it so simple. So now there's a lot of room for growth.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. So the merch is up next.
More custom signs from him, and we gave him the okay to sell it too, like to the toy community, because it's Grown Ass Man toys. It's like what everyone's pretty much doing. They are grown ass men collecting toys.
I'm looking at Steve Merrill. He said, "Can I get a bottle of water with John?"
Yeah, I was just gonna say that seems like a collab. That seems like a good collab we got to have here. So
it made me laugh. I'm sorry, Collector. I'm sorry, bro. My bad, Collector. I'm sorry, bro.
Jay Shot H2O.
Jay Shot 2O. Yeah.
Hey, when he said Jay Shot's face, it just threw me off, bro.
No, Jay Shot's face throws a lot of people off. Don't you?
No, not that.
So, yeah.
I'm reading, and when I get to, I'm thinking he say Jay Shot's logo, but because mine is cut off, but you got to scroll over. Jay Shot, scroll over, face.
He's looking at him right in the face.
Can I just pull this comment up? Getting caught toy hunting is right up there with buying pads for the wifey.
Straight up.
There are a lot of times where I find toys in that section.
Yeah.
Because decisions were made.
Whoa.
Decisions were made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
a good spot to look for.
Thighs. You can put that back and take the Joe.
That in the diaper aisle, right?
The diaper aisle.
I found figures near the peanuts and chips.
Oh.
You know, just like this, like I need some snacks.
Yeah.
Anybody got time for that?
Can't eat as hard as we try. We can't eat these pieces of plastic. So
straight up,
you know, it's just what it ends up being.
Definitely like follow us, Grown Ass Man Toys.
Yeah. Give every. Yeah. Sorry.
Follow all three of them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, you
Nice.
wait. This are you guys gonna still collab this or what are we doing?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I'm talking about. Is it collab? Is the situation collaborable? Is it possible to collab this?
The YouTube, can you collab this?
Yeah.
Grown Ass
with
Man.
our YouTube.
See how Jake Shot do me? Leave me out there like that, bro.
Oh no, dude! I think you could have had the option to stream it up top if you signed in on your.
Yeah,
you use StreamYard.
Yeah, we used to not.
Okay.
But it's okay. I think when you tag us, then the tag could go.
Oh yeah. We'll tag you and do all that stuff. Yeah.
Sure. I tagged you in the the description.
Yeah, no, we good.
Yeah. So make sure you guys follow everybody, and tune into who you got next coming on the show on Saturday.
No, it's us. It's us.
Sunday.
So unless you guys want to
Double back.
crossover episode.
Hey, you know what? I got questions for both of you guys, but I don't want to because it's already 9:40. So
yeah. I mean,
it's the invitation.
we can answer them.
I got a flight on Sunday, so I'm gonna have to pass.
No. It doesn't happen on Sunday. It can happen. It can be pre-recorded.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we do a Thursday. We do a Thursday situation.
I can't do this Thursday. I can't do this Thursday. I can't do next Thursday.
So when will you let us
Thursday?
Your free schedule.
Yeah. It's like literally the worst week, right? Like this Thursday, I've got something going on, and then I'm out shooting all next week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on.
We work it out. We just keep the chat. We keep the chat live until we can work it out.
Yeah, I will kill that chat
when you free, and then we just work on your schedule.
Yeah.
My shoes not gonna keep us here now for this, bro.
No, and there you go. John Inglis just said he just subscribed. Definitely
appreciate that, John. So, hey, Mike, real quick, when you wash your hair, and when you, I'm just being real. When you wash your hair, and when you dry it, do you ever do one of these numbers?
No, because I can't. Because if I do that when it's wet, it just gets all over the walls.
Okay, but you dry it and then you.
I dry it. Yeah, and then I do the.
You do one of those?
Yeah.
It's actually one of
flip.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
No. I got the. When I do that when it's wet, it gets all over the walls, and I was like, there's been a couple of those comments tonight that have been a little. But speaking of, subscribe and smash that like button. I appreciate that, Rocco. We're terrible at saying that. We appreciate each and every one of you doing that. But so make sure you are following everybody. Collector 425, Marvelous Shots, The Real Comrade. I appreciate the hell out of you guys coming on tonight.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow these guys on Instagram. Follow the Grown Ass Man Toys on Instagram and on YouTube. We'll put all their links down there. Could we do one big collective we outside before we sign up?
Yeah.
I'd say put our hands in, but nobody it's gonna be weird. Nobody will see it.
Team spirit.
Team spirit. So all together now. 1, 2, 3.
We are.
outside.